session 70 with me, Jessica Brigden of Jess B, Creative Cardiology. Hope you are having a great start to your week. It is a beautiful day here in upstate New York. Yesterday was cold and rainy and I had to turn on the heater and put on the sweaters. And then today it's in the 60s again and the sun is shining and it's a clear blue sky. Love it. I wish all of fall could be as nice as today. Well, I have some exciting news for you. Stampin' Up! Just announced last night that they will be having a cling mount stamp sale tomorrow, October 20th. It's a one-day only sale, and there are 80 stamp sets that will be offered at 15% off. So I have pulled the sets that I have from my stash so I can show them to you. I'm going to go through the list. I'm going to do this in alphabetical order. Stampin' Up! Has given us a PDF flyer and it's a little bit confusing. So I'm hopefully, as you follow along, you'll see that I've simplified it. I've put things in alphabetical order and I hope to share some of my favorites with you. And I will be using the Very Versailles stamp set. That is one of the stamps that's offered in the sale. It's a classic. It's been around for a little while. But I think it makes some beautiful, simple cards, has a little bit of a collage effect. So I hope you will stick around and catch that too. Hey Wendy, glad you could join me. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started because like I said, there's 80 stamp sets in the sale. And oh, my hubby's listening. I was just gonna say, I hope my husband's not watching because I have 40 of those 80 stamp sets in my collection. And I see he just popped on. So, hey honey. Hi Janelle. Hey everyone. Yes, so I am talking about Stampin' Up's 15% off cling mount flash sale that is happening tomorrow. All right, how do you know if a stamp set is cling mount? Well, let me show you. If you got a stamp case, then your stamp case here, I'm sorry, the lighting is, here we go, a little bad there. Okay, so on the spine of your stamp set, it will actually say cling mount or photopolymer. Those are the two types of stamps that we currently offer. So the cling mount sets are actually the red rubber stamp. And then the thing about them that clings is that they cling to one of our clear blocks. Whereas the photopolymer are the ones that are completely see-through. And those also stick to the blocks. So that's what the difference is, cling. And I leave my pieces in my stamp set. Any little things I'm working on, I just tuck them in the case. So yeah, so all the cling mount, which means all the red rubber stamps are currently, or will be 15% off tomorrow. So we're letting you know ahead of time because like I said, there's 80 different sets and you're gonna want time to pull your list together today so that you are ready to order tomorrow. The reason Stampin' Up! Has chosen to do the cling mount is that, at least currently here in the US, all of these stamp sets are in stock. So there is no risk of them going on back order. They have chosen sets that they know they can fill those orders. Okay, so don't worry about back order situations. These stamps are currently available and they are ready to go. So I'm going to flip the camera and that way I can just show you all the cool stamp sets. All right, so if you have a favorite must-have, make sure you let everyone know here in the comments and then I'll share that. The other important thing is my October host code here, HZFHKU6X. That is my host code and I will have a special gift for anybody that orders $50 or more during the sale tomorrow. I will actually be sending you out a card kit to make 6 cards, 2 each of 3 designs. At the moment, that will be a surprise as to what I decide to design and include for that. But yeah, so you got your 15% off stamp set sale, and if you order $50 or more using my host code, then I'll also send you that card kit gift as well. All right, so in alphabetical order, our first set is A Good Man. If you like the sketched image of this style of set, and I've got some really great words in here, and I don't think, nope, So I have some pieces. I had actually been doing some masking and cut out. The A Good Man stamp set also coordinates with the beautiful moments. Okay, so if you like that style, then these two stamp sets are gorgeous and they work really nicely together. Hey Karen, oh, she says she has Very Versailles. It's one of her favorites. And she's looked through the sale list and has quite a few of them as well. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Karen says I should have David make some cards. Well, I should make David some cards with the Good Man stamp set. Absolutely. Oh, Wendy beat me. So I have 40 of the stamp sets in the sale, and Wendy has 42. Well, after the sale, I will definitely have more than that, because there are a few that I've been kind of holding off on that are definitely on my list. All right, so A Good Man is the first one here. All right, then going in alphabetical order, the next one is A Grand Kid. And I like this because don't think that it has to just be for children. I love the congratulations stamp there. And of course, I have friends that would love for me to send them a card that says, "You're so smart, so fun, and so sweet, and so wonderful." And I love this. You are so loved. That can be for anybody. All right, so that's A Grand Kid. Okay, so the next couple are ones I haven't added to my collection yet. So After the Storm is on page 50 of your annual catalog. Okay, so this is the next one. This one was actually designed by $1 Million Stamp Achiever, France Martin, or Frenchie, as you guys know her by. All right, so that was Frenchie's stamp set there. The next one is All Squared Away. This is on page 117. So the difference with All Squared Away here we go. Oops, got my stamp sets in the way. All right, this is on page 117. All Squared Away is part of a bundle. So I didn't do the math beforehand, and I should have. So the stamp set, your bundle is 45. Let's see here. So the stamp set is going to be on sale for $19.55. So if you did $19.55 plus the dies, okay, where are the dies here? All right, if you did the dies separately, you'd have to do the math and see which is the better deal. So somehow I'm thinking the 10% that you save on the bundle is actually still a better price, okay? Because you get the 10% on both the stamp set and the dies. So again, if there's a set that you perhaps like the stamp set and you didn't care for the dies or something, then that would be a good deal. But I'm going to be honest with you, the bundle pricing on the stamp and the dies for some of these, I think is still the better deal. Okay, so we had done Good Man, A Grand Kid, After the Storm, All Squared Away. Then we have Artistically Inked. Again, this one is also part of a bundle with the with the dies. Isn't that gorgeous? This is one of my tutorial projects. So yes, again, I believe this one may be the better deal as part of the bundle, but that's up to you. All right, Back on Your Feet. Now, Back on Your Feet is on page 85. And I don't actually have this one because my mom has it, and my mom lives just up the street. So this is one of those that I borrow from mom. Do any of you have a clothes stamping friend or relative or a team member that you kind of share things with a little bit? That's what mom and I do. The next one is Badger Besties. This is page 86. That is a cute one. It kind of reminds me, it's in the same design style as our Darling Donkeys that we had last celebration, or the Counting Sheep that we just had. If you like the critters, then that's a cute one. All right, the next one is Bamboo Beauty. That is on page 49. Here we go. This is a really beautiful classic look. All right, love that one. Okay, so like I said, beautiful moments. This coordinates really well with the A Good Man stamp set. It's that same design style. This one is lovely. Wendy says that she and her daughter share, and yeah, and she's on the team too. So, all right, just keeping on going here. All right, the next one is Best Year Yet. All right, so if you're wondering, there is an alphabetical index here at the back of your catalog. So Best Year is on page 103. All right, here we go, page 103. This is a nice kind of all occasion stamp set. You've got everything. You've got hooray, you did it, thank you, birthday, you've got a Christmas, you've got Father's Day. Get a little bit of everything in there in this set. Okay, the next one is the Birch background stamp. This one's kind of neat. So this one you will need the largest cling block for. All right, so this is the Birch. And then we have Brew Some Fun. This was new this year, so this is just added to this catalog. And I know we were talking in a previous video that I am more of a tea drinker than a coffee, and I love that this one has "You're My Cup of Tea." Isn't that cute? But it also has, you know, the coffee, brew up some fun, and a whole latte love. All right, so that one's super cute. Okay, the next one is Bunches of Fun, and that one is on page 41. Okay, so this one, if you kind of like the humorous designs here. All right, really cute. Okay, so that's Bunches of Fun. The next one is Butterfly Brilliance, and I think I just had that one out. Yep, I missed that one. Okay. See? Oh, so I have 41 out of the 80. Butterfly Brilliance, that is that gorgeous large background stamp. And then it does have the dies to match here. Okay, so Butterfly Brilliance. All right, the next one on the list is Campology. That is on page 53. All right, so if you like the the camping theme, I do love the trees in that. That's a really cute one. Really nice. Okay, then we have Celebrate Sunflowers. Again, this is a classic. I love. There are dies to match. However, this one is no longer bundled. Okay, so this is one that if you missed it previously when it was offered as a bundle, this is a good time to get it because you can get the stamp set for 15% off. All right, so that's Celebrate Sunflowers. The next one is Celebrate with Flowers. That one is also new this year. That is on page 62. Here we go, right up there at the top. Oh, Karen says she has the Bunches of Fun and that she's used it quite often. Yeah, that one's, it's nice. I like the humor in that one. All right, then we move on to Count on Me. Again, this one is super cute. Oh, let me show you a couple sneak peeks. Do you guys remember previous video when I made this card? Isn't that cute? And then this is actually one of my tutorial projects. So that's the nice thing. Each month I have several tutorial co-ops that I am a part of, and I send out tutorials free with purchase to everyone who orders from me. So this is one of my previous tutorial projects. But I love that. The cute little animals in there. Aren't they adorable? Okay, then we have, so I have quite a few in the lineup going forward here. We have the Daisy Garden background stamp. And again, look at these beauties that we've made previous video. This looks really nice with the bumblebee trinkets too. I did these on crumb cake. All right, so that's Daisy Garden. And then after Daisy Garden, we have Daisy Lane. Now the nice thing with this also coordinates with our large and our medium daisy punches. All right, so that's a really nice one. I think I had too many pieces to, I have too many projects made with this to keep them in the stamp case. Yeah, I love my daisies. All right, Dragonfly Garden is up next. All right, this is a fabulous one because it has the coordinating dragonfly punch. This was introduced last spring. All right, actually I'm gonna hold that one out because I think I might stamp a couple of the dragonflies to go with our very Versailles cards here at the end. Okay, I'll hold on to that one. Then we have the dry brush stamp set. This is again one of the large backgrounds. Then we have Elegantly Said. Now this one is part of a bundle with our, I don't know if you guys can see that, with the punch there. So again, this one you might be better off getting as the bundle, but again, that's totally up to you here. All right, but that one does have the coordinating punch, and I pulled that out because I plan to use that on our projects this afternoon as well. This one also coordinates with that beautiful, what did I do with the paper here? The Simply Elegant specialty paper with all the metallics. Very cool. Okay, so next comes Enjoy the Moment. Actually, do we have it? Did I miss one? Elegantly Said. And then we have, I know there's, I think I must have missed one. There's Encircled in Friendship. This is a cling one. Again, this is part of a bundle as well. This one has those neat kind of doily background days. Hey Lori, how are you? We are going over the 80 different stamp sets that are part of the 15% off Cling Mount stamp sale tomorrow. So I'm just showing everybody which ones are included. All right, so that was Encircled in Friendship. Then we have Enjoy the Moment. Okay, this one was I received from Stampin' Up last year for our onstage event, so excited to see what they send us this year. All right, cute. All right, so the next couple up are from the holiday section here. There's Evergreen Elegance on page 91. Now this also has the border punch here. So again, I do believe that the bundle price might be the more cost-effective there. Then there's a Festive Foliage background stamp. All right, so that's on page 90. Okay, now back to my collection. We have Flowers of Friendship. Again, this one does have a little punch that coordinates with it as well. I have several cards in this style. Aren't these cute? Some of these you've seen in previous videos. So fun. Okay, so that's Encircled in Friendship. And then we have Forever Blossoms. Now this one was introduced a few years ago. This one has coordinating dies as well. However, it's no longer bundled. So if you missed that bundle pricing a few years ago, go ahead and get the stamp set while it's 15% off. And then you can still get the dies that coordinate with it too. Okay, next up is Forever Fern. I love this one. Do I have anything? Ooh, check out this beauty. This was with the Forever, yeah, the Fern paper that we had a few years ago. So there is a video on my YouTube with this style from probably last summer when this paper was introduced in the annual catalog. But beautiful, beautiful. Love the Forever Fern. I don't have, oh, it must be I don't have the card with the die cuts right here handy with me, and they don't fit in the case. But there's a beautiful set of dies that coordinate with that as well. So again, if you missed the bundle pricing previously, go ahead and get these while they're on sale. Okay, so we're continuing in our alphabetical order. The next one I thought I have. Do I have it here? Maybe I don't have it yet. I thought I just got it. Okay, Forever Grapevine. And that one is on page 76. Okay, I thought I just got this bundle. I don't know what to do with it. All right, so again, this one is also offered as a bundle. You get the dies that cut out the vine and the different things here. But that's a really beautiful one, especially since I'm in central New York, wine country here. I can see making lots of fun projects with that. So like I said, I think I just got that one, but must be it hasn't made it to my shelf quite yet. I must not have put it away like I was supposed to. Okay, so then we have Free as a Bird. This is one of my all-time favorites because I had the opportunity to present it at a Stampin' Up! Event. Goodness, it's been like 3 years now. It was spring of 2019, right? How long have we been in a pandemic? It was pre-pandemic. So, Free as a Bird, beautiful, great for coloring. Aren't these pretty? And then I've got lots of little pieces and things, but love Free as a Bird. It's a really beautiful set. Okay, the next one up is From All of Us. This is on page 65. So we'll go back a couple of pages here. All right, here at the top. Again, if you like cute critters, this is a fun one. Then we have Garden Wishes. Again, this coordinates with the dandelion, or excuse me, the Dandy Garden, the Dragonfly set there. Oh, Janelle's saying, yeah, our team member Kim has a project she's working on, and she needed some birds. So yeah, this is a cute one. Might work for what she has in mind. Have to remind her of that. All right, Garden Wishes. Again, this one does have coordinating dies, but it's no longer offered in a bundle. So this is a good one to get while it's on sale. Okay, then we have Hand-Drawn Blooms. This is a really pretty one. Again, this one has dies too, but they're no longer bundled. All right, so here's a couple of ideas for you. This one just showcasing the stamps, and then this one showcasing the dies. Love that. So that's Hand-Drawn Blooms. All right, Handmade for You. I actually have that one out on my other stamp table mid-project. All right, so that one is here on page 119. So the Handmade for You stamp set has the images with the Stampin' Up! Copyright. This is an agreement with Stampin' Up's Angel policy, which means that if you make cards using Stampin' Up! Images and you sell them at craft shows or however, that Stampin' Up! Does have a requirement that you put a copyright stamp on the back of your project. And this is one of those sets that meets those requirements. So it's a great one to get while it's on sale here. And like I said, mine is out on my table. I have been using it, so that's why it's not here in my pile. Okay, so the next couple, we're on to the H's here. So we have Handsomely Suited, which is on page 50. Okay. All right. So if you like the ties, if you're are you a bow tie or a regular slender tie? What does your guy wear? David is definitely a regular tie kind of guy. So, but this one again, this one has coordinating dies. However, they're no longer bundled. So if you missed that, go ahead and get the one on sale. All right, the next one is Happiest Birthdays on page 66. All right, so if you like large sentiments to either put on the front or the inside of your card, and there you go. Okay, then we have the Henna Hearts stamp set, and since my Stampin' Up! Team is the creative cardiologist, I've got a handful of these I love to make. So I stamped the kind of the background in a lighter color and then did the detailed heart over top. Isn't that cute with a few sequins? Love those. And then I've got lots of room where I can stamp a sentiment on there as well. So that's a cute one. I like that style. This is great too if you like to color. Okay. Then we have the birthday chick. All right, so that's one of the returning ones here on page 65. All right, that one has dies that go with it as well, but they're not bundled. Okay, then we move on to I. We have Inspired Thoughts. Now this one is bundled with the row of trees. Okay, so that might be something to consider, whether you just want the sentiments, because there is a nice variety here. You've got sympathy, you've got different occasions, thinking of you, congratulations, all of those classics. But this one does have a coordinating die set that you could get as a bundle that way. Okay, so the next one is Lighthearted Lines. Okay, this is on page 31. I love these. Don't grow up. It's a trap. Or when nothing goes right, go left. I like this too. If you're a Marie Forleo fan of her podcast and things, everything is figure-outable. That is one of her kind of classic lines there. So I don't have this. This is actually one that keeps getting, I keep having other things that I need to get instead. So I'm going to add this one to my personal order tomorrow. All right, so I've got a list going too. All right, so that's Lighthearted Lines. Next up, we have Lovely You. Some cute sentiments as well as the fun little flowers there. Okay, then we have Make It Happen. We're moving on to the M's. That is on page 40. All right, and this is $1 Million Sales Achiever Karen Titus. This is her stamp set that she designed, which is really neat. I actually had the privilege of chatting with Karen on our last Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, which was really neat. She and her husband do some videos together as well. So it was kind of cute to for David and I to be able to chat with them. All right, next couple of stamp sets, we have Many Happenings as well as Many Messages. Okay, so these both coordinate with the dies, the word dies there, the messages dies. Okay, do you see that? It's one large die because these are actually each one large stamp, and then the die cuts out all of the pieces. Okay, so here you go. You've got your stamp. It's all of the sentiments are on one piece, and then your die, once you stamp it, you can actually cut all of the greetings out at the same time. It's a good one for using with your Stamparatus. Again, Many Happenings is the same format. So if you kind of look at the stamps, you can see how they line up the same. Okay, so that's a great one to be able to get both of those. If you like a variety of sentiments and you want quick stamping, stamp it once, cut once, and you're good to go. Okay, Many Messages and Many Happenings. Okay, then we have, next up is the Nature's Texture. So the Host stamp sets are not included. Okay, so just making sure you guys are aware of that. Okay, the next one here is Nature's Beauty. Oh, I've got some pieces in here, but No finished projects in this stamp set, in my case here, but I do love this one. It's kind of a classic outdoorsy stamp set here. I like the realistic imagery of the deer and the rabbit and the fox. Really pretty. Okay, then we have onto O's. One Happy Family is on page 58. All right. Again, this is one that I don't have yet, but it's got some really cute little sentiments, especially if you have anyone in your life that will be having a baby or anything like that coming up soon. How about that? Congratulations, you made a little human. That is a cute set. All right, then we have the, let's see here, got, I have got Painted Poppies. All right, this has been around for a long time. Again, this one does have dies, but they are no longer bundled. So we got Painted Poppies, and then we've got Pampered Pets. Again, this one was introduced last year. It has dies, but they are not bundled. Okay. And then we have the Party Puffins. That is on page 67. Okay, again, if you like the critters. Then we got Party Puffins on page 67. All right, then next in the P's is Path to Greatness. That is on page 48. Again, another classic, really beautiful stamp set there. All right, so it looks like I don't have much in the P's section here. The next one up is the Pirates and Mermaids on page 58. There we go. And then we move on. We have the Positive Thoughts stamp set. Again, I know I've said I love the script on these, and this one does also have coordinating dies. Do I have a project in here? Oh, there you go. Isn't that a really beautiful sample with both the cards and the dies? All right, so this one, the dies are really neat. You've got a neat frame on there. You've also got dies for the fern, the flowers, got butterflies. You've got a neat feather in there too. That's a great set. So for this one, definitely grab the stamp set on sale, and then you can get the dies to go with it too. Okay, then we have Prized Peony. Really beautiful. This one does have dies, but they are not bundled anymore. Isn't that pretty? Oh yes, Wendy's saying that the Positive Thoughts also goes well with Very Versailles. It really does. Okay, Lori's asking, why doesn't Stampin' Up! Make all the stamps in photopolymer? Well, actually, red rubber is the original way that Stampin' Up! Or the stamps were ever made. The red rubber, I do feel like they are, I actually like the red rubber because when you have the red rubber ones, they're attached to the foam. So you actually have more of a cushion. I feel like you get a better stamp with that. When you stamp with the photopolymer, you do need to use a mat or some kind of cushion under your stamping. Also with the red rubber, they're able to do much more detailed imagery than they can with the photopolymer. So a lot of times that will determine whether a set is red rubber or photopolymer, because they can't go into quite as much detail with the photopolymer. It's something about the process and the way they come out. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of our red rubber stamp sets are very, very detailed. But that is a great question, Lori. Okay, Wendy's saying, don't listen, David, as I add more stamp sets to my list. Absolutely. And then we have the Quiet Meadow stamp set. Again, this one does have a coordinating set of dies. They're too big to fit in the case. So this one, again, you might want to get the bundle instead. But if you like the wildflower look, then this is a good one. Okay, next up is right behind you. No, I mean, it's not actually right behind you. That's the name of the stamp set. It's on page 84. Okay, so page 84 here. Again, it's kind of in that whimsical look here on the bicycle. All right, always right behind you. That's a nice stamp set for encouragement and support. Okay, then we have Sailing Home. Again, classic one here for any of you water lovers out there. Got your sailboats and your lighthouses and all that fun stuff. And this one also has a coordinating die set. They are no longer bundled. So if you haven't snatched that up yet, that's a great one to get. And then we move on to Seascape. I love all things beachy. So as you can see from my collection, that is what I have a lot of. I don't have young children, so I don't have many of those stamp sets, but I do have all things beachy and tropical. All right, so Seascape is also part of a bundle. Again, I think I would recommend getting the bundle on that instead. But all right, you can see that here. That's on page 12, right at the very beginning, that it's offered as a bundle. Okay, isn't that cute? I used the seashells embossing folder on the background there. Okay. All right, next up is Sending Hugs. And I might need to break down and just get this one for myself, but I have been borrowing this one from my mom as well. Sending Hugs is on page 19 here, but again, this is part of the bundle, and I really do like the dies for that. So so we've got that one. All right, continuing with the S's, we have Senior Years. This is on page 86. Another humorous one here. Retirement has its ups and downs. You get up and you lie down whenever you want. Is that true? I've always heard that when you retire, you're busier than you were before. So anybody out there, would you agree with that? Now this one I can relate to. It feels like we've been friends forever, which is weird because we're both about 29, right? I would agree with that. I stopped counting at 29. So we'll just leave it at that. All right, then we have Shaded Summer. This is a beautiful set. This one had those beautiful coordinating dies that were recently offered as part of our celebration offering. Yes, Wendy says, when you get a chance, the worst thing about retirement is that you never get a day off. I'm sorry, Wendy. That's exactly what I've heard. But yeah, so if you got the dies for Shaded Summer during celebration, okay, then you should probably get the stamp set because it's got some beautiful sentiments in here. All right, next up is Simply Succulents. Again, this has some neat dies, but here we go. This has got that really neat background on. So that's a fun one to make sure you get, and then you need the dies too. Okay, and we're almost done since we're in our S's. We're running out of letters in the alphabet. Okay, so the next couple are some background stamps here. They are on page, get to the background stamps here. Here we go. Page 118. There is the spiral die. So if any of you are into the tie-dye look, which has made its way back from the 80s and is all the rage right now. Hey, Kayleen, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going over the cling mount stamp sets that will be on sale, 15% off tomorrow, October 20th, for a one-day flash sale. Okay, we also have another background. The stacked stone background will also be 15% off. Okay, then we have the Stellar Birthday, page 57. There we go. Do you have any little astronauts in your life? That's a cute one. How about that one, the dog? So cute. All right, that's page 57. Okay. Oh, back to the backgrounds here. I have to see what page this one is on. The Stitchery background is on page 25. Oh, now why they stuck it over here instead of in the background, I don't know. But here you go. We've got kind of that neat rickrack looking stamp. This is kind of what my sewing looks like. All right, then we have Sunny Sentiments. That is on page 38. This is another one that I think this is on my list because I really like this. Thought you could use some sunny thoughts today. And this is cute too. Happy hello to you. And this one, because I make a lot of cards, but I'm not always the best at sending them. I know we've been out of touch, but I think about you more often than you know. So, so true. Absolutely. Hey, Luann, welcome. All right. So we are working our way here, alphabetical order, through our cling stamp sets that will be on sale tomorrow. All right. So next up is, let's see. Oh, Sweet Farewell. Okay, I'm skipping to the T's already. Sweet Farewell is on page 84. Here we go. Hi, Sil from the Netherlands. Welcome. Yeah, has your stamp set sale started already? I know the South Pacific has, but not sure exactly what time it is in the Netherlands. All right, so cute one here. This one might have to go on my list because, again, I collect all things travel and beach and fun things like that. And that's a cute one. All right, then we have Tasteful Touches. All right, beautiful one. Wendy says that that Europe has about 2 hours to go. All right, so good thing you have your lists ready and absolutely. Luann says that they're having glorious weather in Wisconsin and she's been out in the yard. Oh, absolutely. It is glorious here too as well. Love it. Okay, the next one is Through It Together. This is also one of those that I need to get that hadn't jumped on an order yet, but I think this sale will push it there. Okay, page 72. I really do enjoy the sentiments in this. You've got some really nice things. Sending you this paper hug. Praying for blankets of healing around you and yours. May your comeback be stronger than your setback. Warmest wishes. You are capable of great things. Yeah, this is a really nice one. Stay strong, my friend. So many people could use some encouragement. So this is a great one. I think I'll definitely have to get that one too. Kathy says they are enjoying beautiful weather too. Awesome. Well, since our weather usually comes from the west and travels east, then hopefully we'll be having several more days of this beautiful weather. Now, Timeless Tropical. This is one of my all-time favorites. It is very well loved. This is a set that a card I made recently for Trip Achievers Blog Hop here this summer. So this one has the pineapple dies and things with it. They are no longer bundled, so if you haven't gotten your Timeless Tropical yet, okay, hopefully you're all still with me. Not sure what's going on. I had put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I don't know what's causing the issue there. But we're almost done. Then we had our very Versailles, which I will be using today. All right, so if you've stuck around, then stay tuned. We'll use this stamp set for a couple of upcoming projects. We have just a couple more on the list. We have Way to Goat. This one is on page 64. Okay, And okay, Wendy says that they are back. Good, I'm glad. I don't know what caused that little hiccup there in the video. Way to Go is here on page 64. Again, another cute critter stamp set. Then next up is What's Cookin'. This is a new one. So for the chef or paper chef, this one has really cute dies. So again, this is a new bundle. So I do believe that your bundle pricing would be more effective on there. Okay, then we have Whiskey Business. Okay, that's on page 49 here. So if you're wondering why I'm jumping around, it's because I have been going in alphabetical order, not page order. All right, Whiskey Business is on page 49. And then we have the Wild Roses Cling Stamp Set. All right, that is here on page 118. And then last but not least is Wildly Adorable. And that is on page 55. Okay. All right, here we go. Isn't that cute? Sweet little kids costumes there. Cute one. All right, so that is the list. So there are 80 different cling, so red rubber cling stamp sets that are included in this flash sale tomorrow. They are all 15% off. All right, so some great deals to be had. Now I'm going to get my stamps ready here to put on the blocks. The cling, super cling. Here we go. Peel that off. All right, so I had pulled my blocks out somewhere. Here we go. Need to find them. Okay, so I'm definitely using the leaf stamp. And then what else do we need? I think I wanted to use the little border stamp too. Okay. And then we've got our different sentiments. How about Have a Beautiful Day? We'll go with that one. Okay. We've got some cute things on here. All right, so since we've got these to start with, a couple of simple cards for you. We are going to be using Soft Succulent here for our first one. Card base is 5.5 by 8.5. Go ahead and just fold that. Okay, so then I thought we'd do a contrasting layer of the Evening Evergreen. I went a 1/2 inch smaller on this one. Oh, Syl says the very Versailles is on her list too. Yeah, this stamp set has been around for a little while, but it's a classic. It really is beautiful. And I hope these cards will inspire you. So I went a 1/2 inch smaller here. So this is 3 3/4 by 5. And then our next layer will again be the Soft Succulent at 3.5 by 4 3/4. So we can go ahead and glue down our Evening Evergreen layer. See if I have enough. You can see the red line in my adhesive. All right, I've been making lots of cards here. All right, so we're going to stick this in the center. Okay, then I'm going to grab my scrap paper here background because I'm going to do a little bit of stamping off on this one. All right, I need to move my Leaning Tower of stamp sets so that I can reach my ink pads here. I had 40 some sets, my goodness. All right, but they weren't all purchased at the same time. Look at this, some of these stamp sets have been around for quite a while. So, all right, so I'm going to use Soft Succulent, and we've got our beautiful little ivy leaf stamp here. So make sure we've got lots of ink, and we're going to just do a little come in off the center, which is why I've got my background on there, my scrap paper, protect that. Okay, so let's do a couple more little sprigs. kind of come in here. So we're doing a little tone on tone. Okay, coming in there. And yeah, we can even add a few more if you want, just right down here, just kind of framing that in with the pretty little leaves. Okay, and then actually I think I'll just adhere this to my card base. Like I said, this one was going to be super simple because the stamp set is so pretty that pretty and elegant. You don't need to add a lot to it to make it look nice. Oh, Sills. No, this is not poison ivy. Poison ivy has what are there? The leaves they come in bunches of 3. So these are only in bunches of 2. These are not poison ivy. Don't worry about that. And at least this kind you can't be allergic to. Aw. All right, so on this one I'm pulling in our punch here. Again, this is the punch that coordinates. This is the, I never remember, the Elegant Tag Punch. It is part of the Elegantly Said bundle. Again, the stamp set is on 15% off sale tomorrow, but I'm going to use the punch here on this project. So I've just pulled in a scrap piece of the soft succulent as well. Okay. And I thought I would use that for my sentiment. I'm going to go a little bit darker and do the Evening Evergreen for this one. Okay, and let's just go right in here. Have a beautiful day. Yeah, that's really pretty. I like that. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's pop it up with some dimensionals. All right, I've been using up all my little its and bits. I think I actually need to open a new package of dimensionals here. Good thing I have my adhesive kit handy. All right, so we'll put a couple of dimensionals on here to pop this up a little bit. So very, very simple card. Actually, Stampin' from Amy Coenders did a similar design several years ago. So I'm, in a way, kind of using different punches and colors and everything. So, but thank you, Amy, for the inspiration. All right, so let's see here. I feel like I need just a little extra something. And I had pulled in some ribbon. So I think maybe I'll just loop some right around this little tag here. Okay, just do a little piece. You can always use glue dots to kind of hold it in place. So let me trim this up a little bit. There we go. Might need to tuck it behind this piece just to kind of get it to settle. My ribbon isn't coordinating at the moment, but you know what, once it gets kind of squished in the envelope, it'll start to behave. All right, and we need some jewels on here. So how about our in color jewels here? We've got a few of the soft succulent left, so we'll do just a little variety of those. And then, well, let's see, how about that? We'll just kind of add 3. So very, very quick and simple. There you have it with our very Versailles. Sil is asking if I have the Eden's Garden bundle. Yes, I do. I haven't shown that yet. That is a promotion coming up for everybody in November, but I will give you a hint that the soft succulent and the evening evergreen are the 2 main colors in that bundle that's coming up. So if you're ordering stamp sets in the sale tomorrow, then make sure you grab grab a package of the soft succulent and the evening evergreen as well. Oh, good. Sil says she likes that I used the elegant tag punch on there. Thank you. Yeah, so very, very simple. All right, and once the ribbon starts to behave, then we can put that there on the front. Okay, so for the next one, I thought I would go with more kind of a brighter fall color combo. I'm going to use the same measurements. So we have our card base that's 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm using Rich Razzleberry because it kind of goes with my shirt. I don't know, just something about bright and cheery and fall. So I've got Rich Razzleberry here. I'm going to go with a pop of color on this one and go with Pumpkin Pie. All right, so again, 1/2 inch smaller, 3 3/4 by 5, and we can adhere this one to our card base. Oh, and I almost made it. Just ran out of adhesive. Just about. All right, I do have my refills left here, so let me pop one of these in my stamp and seal there. Okay, and then we are good to go. Okay. All right, so Rich Razzleberry and Pumpkin Pie. This time I'm going to go with Very Vanilla. Okay, so this is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And on this one, I thought we would do our stamping on this. So let's bring in that scrap mat again. And I do need to clean my stamps here because I'm going to be using the Rich Razzleberry and the pumpkin, some different colors than the soft succulent. So I want to mix that a little bit here. Okay, and then yeah, let's go ahead. We'll do trying to decide what if I want to do everything in the raspberry, Rich Razzleberry. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll ink this up with our Rich Razzleberry. Okay. And trying to decide if I want to do it the same or if I want to rotate it a little bit. I almost think let's rotate it. Okay, and we'll come in and kind of do our leaves in this direction. Okay, that'll be where my butterfly goes, or my dragonfly, because I got a little bit of overspout there. Okay, and then let's bring in our actually, do I want to bring in that? I was going to do a little border, but I think I'll actually just go ahead and use the this gorgeous Thinking of You sentiment instead. All right, let's do that with our Rich Razzleberry. Okay, so this will go right across the center here. Isn't that beautiful? So nice. Okay, and then let me add some ribbon. For this one, I wanted to use the Very Vanilla, the lace ribbon here. So I'm actually going to place it a little bit longer here. And let's go ahead and put our adhesive on this, and then we'll do our dragonflies. Okay, so we're gonna do this first so that I make sure I've got room to place them. Okay, there we go. Isn't that neat with that pop of pumpkin pie? It's just so unexpected that Makes it kind of fun. All right, and then let's do just a little knot with that lace here as well. Okay, pull it nice and tight. And then we'll trim it up. Come on here. I need it to hold tight on me. Get my arm out of the way for you. There we go. Okay, so that's the lace, scalloped lace trim. And then let's stamp some dragonflies. So I've got some scrap of the Very Vanilla. And I've got my dragonfly punch here. So let's go ahead. Let's do this one. Okay, so I'm going to block here. And so let's go ahead and stamp this so your wings, everything are perpendicular to your paper. And that way when you come in, it'll fit right in your punch. Okay. Yeah, Lori says she wouldn't have thought of putting those two colors together. I know, isn't that kind of unusual? The pumpkin pie and the raspberry, but they're so pretty. Really pretty there. You know what? Maybe let's add a little bit of pumpkin. Let's see here. We may like this and we may not. We'll see. Add a little bit of pumpkin here to our dragonfly. This is the light pumpkin pie blend. Just kind of pull in some of that color. Okay, so just a little bit there. And then do a dimensional on the back. And then, okay, depending on where, I might have to use a little one as well because I need to hide my smudge. Or maybe that's just where I can put the pearls, right? Let's see here. I had pulled in my pearls, but maybe, let's see here. Then maybe we should color them. Should I leave them as pearls or let's, so we don't have the rich raspberry blend anymore, but we do have a little Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to use that light Blackberry Bliss, and that is just about the same color. So just make sure you get all the way around your pearl there. Let's try that. Okay. There we go. Haha. See? Nobody knows the difference. All right, let's do a couple other. Let's do a medium. And then we'll do a small as well. So we'll have all three sizes on here. That is the nice thing about just our basic rhinestones and our pearls, that you can use your blends on them and really make them any color you want. Yeah, let's go. Let's see here. All right, we'll go right there. There's no right or wrong. You can put your pearls anywhere you want. All right, so here we go. Two very simple, quick and easy cards. The measurements for both are the same. Your card base, 5.5 by 8.5. Your contrasting layer at 3 3/4 by 5. And then your stamped panel at 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then whatever punch that you may decide to use. So Here we use the very Versailles stamp set for both, and pulled in our Dragonfly Garden as well, and our elegant tag punch. So I hope you've enjoyed these projects. I hope you found today's video helpful as far as going through and knowing what is on sale during the Cling Stamp flash sale tomorrow, October 20th. If you did enjoy this, make sure you give me the thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all of that good stuff. Hearts to you all. And Wendy's asking if I enjoyed my break. Yeah, it was kind of a working break a little bit. David had a client meeting out of town last week, and because it was a bit of a drive, it was 4 hours one way, downstate towards the edge of the Adirondacks near Lake George. His company is really good about me traveling with him like that, so I went with him and we stayed an extra night. His appointment was Friday morning, and so we went down Thursday afternoon, stayed the night, so we were there ready for first thing. His appointment was like at 8:30 Friday morning, and then we had a nice afternoon and we drove home Saturday morning. But we did enjoy seeing some of the fall colors in the Lake George area. We got to take a boat ride on the Mohican. It's a paddle boat, a steam paddle boat. It was originally a steamboat that has been, since been changed to diesel. But it's a historic boat from the turn of the century there, late 1800s, early 1900s. So that was pretty cool to learn some of the history of that area. And yeah, really interesting. So it was nice to have a change of scenery for a little bit. And thank you guys for for those of you that missed me on Friday. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed today's video. Hope you have a great week, and hope you find a few favorites to add to your collection. I know I'll be getting a couple of those sentiment stamp sets that I don't already have. I know I've got quite a few here, but we can always use extra sentiments, right? So yes, I will be on regular schedule this week. I'll be back Friday afternoon if you'd like to join me again. And yeah, so thank you so much, everybody. Make sure you let me know which are your favorite stamp sets, which ones you've added to your collection. And yeah, and if you order over $50 using my host code here, then I will also be sending you a project kit to make 6 cards. All right, so thank you guys. Janelle says she's got 3 on her list. Yep, I've got I think there were 3 on my list too that I pointed out. The what is it? The Thoughts of Us, or the Thoughtful one, and then Sunny Sentiments. And I think there was another one on my list too that I didn't already have. So definitely some great ones. And yeah, so definitely go back and watch the replay if you missed the beginning. I went alphabetical order rather than page by page. So the video, I do jump around a little bit. But I hope you find that helpful. On the online store, just a tip. When you go to the Stampin' Up! Online store to place, if you're placing a customer order, you can search. There'll be a tag under sales and specials, and if you click stamp sale tomorrow, then you can see all of the stamp sets that are there, and you can sort them by alphabetical order, however, whatever works for you. So just a tip there for the online store too. All right, thank you everyone. We will be seeing you again later this week. Happy stamping and take care. Bye-bye.